And art, of course, is everywhere, within us, out of us. Everywhere you see there is art. Whether it is symmetry, asymmetry, experimental, abstract. Anytime, one notices, we all keep on noticing things which are happening around us. What happens with me is that I get excited as, and curious about trying to find out why it is happening. And if there is a recurrence of similar incident which is happening, I begin to compute them. My sole aim while I'm making a movie is to try and tell a good story. The changes in the society or anything that I notice about, happening in the society, that becomes my minefield. So in Mrityudand was a result of the two major changes. The Mandal Commission and the open market economy gets reflected in that. How the backwards rise, the zamindars fall, and one thing remains constant, that is the status of women.
औकात को ताकत का तराजू में तोलने का कोशिश मत कीजिए। आप हमारे पति हैं, परमेश्वर बनने का फूल मत कीजिए।
By Ganga Jal, the Mandal Commission effect had saturated. So each caste itself had become an island, and there was somebody trying to gain power. So one Yadav will kill another Yadav in Ganga Jal.
तुमरे जैसे कई आए और गए, हमरा कुछ नहीं उखाड़ सके।
इस गलत फहमी में मत रहना साधु यादव। जब जिस दिन जरूरत पड़ी घसीट के कोतवाली ले जाएंगे। और याद रखना, हमारी चाय बहुत कड़वी होती है।
Further kind of mutilation of the social system when crime becomes a deep-rooted system in our political and social life, and the whole kidnapping industry, becomes a legitimate, functional industry. So that was अपहरण.
चारों तरफ बस अंधकार, अंतरात्मा तक का अपहरण। उस्मान उड़ा दे साले को।
And then of course Rajniti. I think I did Rajniti a little, some 10 years or 7 years in advance because we just saw it happening in UP, didn't we? The baap beta ka jhagda. It was all fixed, choreographed and done, well done. I mean, still happening, going on. But that's how, how gullible. Because in democracy, all you have to do is you have to be capable of making others a fool. The smarter that you are, the more you will succeed. As simple as that. It's just arithmetic of votes. That's what you have to manage.
कैसे हमारे परिवार के हथियारों को वोट देकर सत्ता की कुर्सी पर बिठाएंगे आप लोग? हमारे बलिदान का कोई मोल नहीं।
Because every aspect of democracy, they call it liberty, equality, and fraternity. People have already lost faith in liberty. There is very little kind of trust left there. And as far as equality and fraternity are concerned, we are all confused about it. So we are living in this very interesting time, and I try to see why the world is progressing the way it is. Why suddenly such illiberal populist leaders are gaining such massive grounds, and why, suddenly the arithmetic of election is controlling democracy all over. To tell you very honestly that every character in every film of mine are characters who I've spent time with. They're from real life. I'm taking at least 5-7 characters from here anyway today. Yes, but that's what happens. What are we if we are not alive to our surroundings?